We wanted to keep the conversation going now. We'll welcome in Matt Whitaker. He is the former acting U.S. attorney. Matt, welcome, and thank you so much for coming on. Doug actually mentioned this earlier, alluding to a tweet that was sent out from the account of the former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. And so we're all caught up here. I wanted to share it with our audience. Now, this account, again, of the speakers, former speaker, had tweeted out, "The grand jury has acted upon the facts and the law. No one is above the law, and everyone has the right to a trial to prove innocence. Hopefully, the former president will peacefully respect the system, which grants him that right." Matt, I will open up the floor. Your response to that tweet.
Oh, do I really have to talk about Nancy Pelosi?
Come on, Matt.
Set the record straight here.
Yeah, her voice is just not important in this because, she has to some extent been the lead clown in this circus, when she impeached Donald Trump twice on incredibly weak evidence. And now we have a DA who heard the call and has, joined the persecution of Donald Trump. I have to agree with not only what Jim said, but my friend Doug Collins as well. This is not only a sad day in American history. I think we woke up to a new world in American law enforcement. And it's going to take a lot of us working very hard to restore the rule of law, to restore confidence in prosecutions. And, I fully expect that while Alvin Bragg has had a chance to kind of lead this investigation, get the grand jury to do what he wanted, it's not totally up to him. It's up to judges, it's up to jurors, and more judges. And I just don't think, based on everything we know right now, and again, we haven't seen this indictment, but based on everything that's been reported about this case, this falls apart probably before the end of this year.
Congressman, I want to come to you. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has weighed in on this. Yes. He said, quote, "The weaponization of the legal system to advance a political agenda turns the rule of law on its head. It's un-American. The Soros-backed Manhattan District Attorney has consistently bent the law to downgrade felonies and to excuse criminal misconduct. Yet now he is stretching the law to target a political opponent. Florida will not assist in an extradition request given the questionable circumstances at issue with the Soros-backed Manhattan prosecutor and his political agenda." To you, you've been monitoring all of the responses, and there have been a lot of them. Anything surprise you, including the president's comments today, which we've heard on the South Lawn this morning?
The president's comments doesn't surprise me at all. He seems to never have a comment about anything unless he has a card in front of him. He mows on. This is something this White House, though, privately from sources that was actually reported, they were rejoicing yesterday. This is what they've been wanting, is this indictment. But the DeSantis comment didn't surprise me at all. There's probably not going to be that much in it for him to extradite. Trump's going to come willingly. He's not fighting this. The other question, though, and Matt brought this up as well, I want to go back to this Pelosi comment because it's bigger. This is bigger than a stupid tweet. Okay, right. This goes back to what I saw Matt experienced as acting attorney general, in the sense that you have the Democrats who believe we're going to accuse you and you have to prove your innocence. I fought this during impeachment. I saw it with Steny Hoyer. I saw it with Nancy Pelosi. Right. And this is something that goes to the very detriment because there's people out there who believe them. There are people out there who say, well, that's the way it's supposed to be. If you've got nothing to hide. No, that's not the way our system works. And this indictment frankly started with a breakdown of rule of law in the House of Representatives when they disregarded rules and procedures and put the jurisprudence on its head.
And does are the Democrats playing with fire a little bit with this? Could it backfire on them? It
could, but I had somebody. And I think Matt saw this as well, and Matt could comment because he had to deal with this. The question is, though, is it playing with fire? Would this happen under Republicans? I've seen it where Republicans, with Hillary Clinton, and everything, we didn't go after it. There was we let it go. It was prosecuted. It was set up. But there's it's only if the Republicans go after it. I hope that we say this is why the Democrats are taking us down. Matt's experienced that firsthand at the Department of Justice. We've got to get back to a blind rule of law.
And it should be noted that Trump was the one who pulled who put the brakes on dragging Hillary Clinton through the courts after 2016.
And innocent until proven guilty. Absolutely. To your point. All right, gentlemen, great conversation today. Our thanks to Matt Whitaker for joining us virtually, and of course, Congressman Doug Collins as well. We appreciate it.